Hi, it's Tracy DeVette here, and I'm from tracydevette.com, which is spelled with a W, not a V. So today I'd like to talk about spending in this video. And it's not just ordinary spending, it's overspending. It's shopping therapy on steroids. It's getting a buzz from buying new things, ordering new things, booking holidays, eating the most expensive meals in restaurants. Anything like that where you're spending more than you should and it's become a bad habit. Now, if you find that you're habitually doing this, there is an indication that there is an underlying problem, because most of the stuff I'll bet that you buy, you either hardly use, it stays in your wardrobe, and although it makes you feel great when you buy it at the time, you quite often have buyer's remorse. Or if you don't want to feel the remorse, you get sort of jumpy and edgy about people questioning it, and you become defensive. And that's a great clue that if you're becoming defensive about something, that it actually is an issue that you should be looking at. So what happens with this buying? So you get all excited when you buy something. It makes you feel great. It makes you feel important. It makes you feel like you're in control. It makes you feel excited to get the item. You might even be buying it to impress the people in the store that are helping you, or fellow shoppers, because it makes you feel great. It makes you feel better about yourself. And therein lies the problem. You cannot fill those voids with buying more stuff. You can't fill them buying bigger stuff, better stuff. You might have the big house, you might even have the private jet. It's still not going to fill the voids. And why is that? Well, these voids come from when very early in our lives. So when we're born, we have to learn how to be a fully functioning, proper little human in a very short space of time, relatively speaking. And our brains absorb things like a sponge. And our subconscious mind latches onto these programs and these behavior patterns quite early in life. And if at any point you felt like you weren't loved enough, you didn't get enough attention, you weren't regarded enough, you weren't secure enough, you didn't feel as if you were held in as high regard as maybe other siblings in your family, you might have felt left out, rejected, any of these things at a specifically crucial time in your development, they get stuck as subprograms in your subconscious mind, and that's where the problem comes from. So if it comes from there, how can we help it? Well, one thing I can tell you that's not going to fix it, and that's just talking about your problem. So just going to a counselor, just talking about it, it's not going to solve your problem. You could try cognitive behavioral therapy, which is talking about the problem, identifying what your thought pattern is, and then consciously trying to change that thought pattern whenever it comes up. The problem with that is that you'd have to do it a lot of times repetitively in order to make any changes, and that subprogram is still there. So the only way to change the subprogram is to actually have work done in the subconscious state of mind. And we get there through certain hypnosis techniques while you're fully aware of them anyway. So it's not like you're going to lose control or lose the idea of what's going on. We use hypnotic techniques to get to those deep parts of the subprograms, and we allow your subconscious mind to make the changes. And once the subconscious mind has made the changes, those holes or gaps or parts of you that don't feel like they're regarded, that feeling gets changed down at that basic level, and it ripples all the way through to the point where you should not need to go and spend money buying things, buying stuff, buying experiences to make yourself feel better. because that program would have been changed. And there we go. If you have this problem and you want to discuss more about it, please feel free to get hold of me. Click on the link below or click on the link above and book a call through Calendly with me. You get 45 minutes of my time, absolutely free, where we have a look at what's going on and how we would be able to help you. This has been Tracy DeVette from tracydevette.com. Thanks for watching, and please watch my other videos if you have any issues with anxiety. Yeah, thanks.